This past month, the month of February, the month of love, I won $400 playing the slots at Mohegan Sun. Then a couple weeks later, I went back and lost all of it. But I only spent my winnings, so net zero. I'm never gambling again. Lesson learned. Cheers. I also finished a journal. A big journal. Big graph paper pages, filled top to bottom with my handwriting. Unfiltered thoughts, ramblings, poems, dreams, ideas, just stuff. I don't worry about making sense of these pages when I write them or when I read them back. Here's the journal. Look at that. Beautiful, dense. There are many versions of ourselves. The version we see ourselves as, and the version others see us as, which is as many versions as there have been people to see us. It's perhaps a little unfair that I get the upper hand in these videos. I can make myself look any way I want. I can show off my talents while hiding my belly. I can edit the things I say and cut out anything that makes me look stupid. But sometimes I'm lucky enough to film my friends. I went upstate for a little bit, go hang out with some friends. The Catskill Mountain Rescue Club, as we like to call ourselves. And we spent some time upstate, farting around, making some music, making some tunes. My friend John was kind enough to let me come to his studio and film him just doing his thing. So, here's a little short film about my friend John Notar. Enjoy.
Microphones? What's going on?
Chappelle Show.
Wanna drop down? Yeah.
This guy. Yeah, I get up
I get down. Feel so lost, headed hope that won't be found. That I wander west, California, make some songs come true. Here I am on my way, here I am, back's against the wall. Won't you listen to my crying before the fall? You know these.
If these are going to serve me, they can't have razor-sharp teeth. They can chomp, they can wrestle me, they can even bring me down a little, but only in a playful manner. I heard somebody say that suffering, or maybe it was stress, is a sign that you've lost the present moment. I don't want to spend any of my time looking back and wishing I did things differently, but you do need to hold yourself accountable. I don't know. Don't suffer twice. Okay, back to journaling. I just want to do my best to demystify this wonderful habit and hopefully convince you to get into journaling. You spot right there in front of you on the shelves a journal and you think to yourself, man, this is a beautiful journal. Boy, do I want to fill this thing up with my handwriting. So you buy a couple pens, maybe some other fun stationery items, and you head home feeling inspired. You know, this new chapter, new journal. The only problem is when it comes time to actually start writing in it, you don't know when to write, you don't know how much to write, and you don't know what to write. Next thing you know, a couple months have flown by, and damn it, you forgot to write in your journal anything at all. So what is my solution to this? Well, I need to give some credit to a book called The Artist's Way. I only read 4 or 5 pages into that thing, but it starts off by talking about these things called daily pages. 3-word vomit pages that you must fill each day. These pages can be filled with anything. The more automatic the writing is, the better. And you're not under any circumstances to go back and read your writing or share your writing with anybody. I only got a couple pages into this book, The Artist's Way, and I read that, and something in me clicked. And all of those previous problems I just listed about journaling just kind of seemed to vanish. The book laid it all out. My new motivation for journaling is the unknown benefits of daily pages. The content of my writing doesn't matter. You just have to do it daily, and it needs to fill at least 3 pages. So this got me off to the races. And this was about 2 years ago, and right here is my first daily pages notebook. It's not that big, and I could get these pages done pretty quickly. Maybe about 30 to 40 minutes of daily scribbles. So all of those boxes were ticked. When do I journal? Every day. What do I journal about? Doesn't matter. It could be the same word over and over and over again. Just fill a page with it. And this became my little routine for quite some time until inevitably I had a couple days come along where I didn't have time to journal. And this is the real secret, is you can't let them be too important. These daily pages, or journaling in general, you know, I missed a couple days and I really beat myself up about it, and it felt really horrible, and I realized that the only way that I can have a good relationship with journaling is if the journaling itself isn't that important, if that makes sense. Like nowadays I can go a couple days without journaling because I know my journal will be sitting there waiting for me And the habit isn't lost just because a day or two goes by. This is my current journal. I started it on February 15th, so not that long ago. I'm only on page 9 so far. If I want to have a bountiful and successful workday, I will do morning pages beforehand. And a fun fact about these big graph pages is, instead of doing 3 of these, because that's huge, that would be like, an hour and 15 minutes of my morning, I just do 2, because, I just do 2 of these graph pages, because that seems to be the magic number. But yeah, the trick to journaling, don't beat yourself up about it. And when you do journal, don't just, do a paragraph and then leave the rest for later. Fill a page. Fill 2 pages. The more you do it, the easier it gets. It's a muscle. And also, my handwriting has dramatically improved since starting this. And that's something I'm really proud of, because I've always had really horrible handwriting. I've always hated writing with my hand. It's always made my hand hurt. Now I love writing with my hand, and I know what my handwriting looks like, and I just feel like that's a brain thing that we all should be in touch with. And it does feel really good when you finish a nice big journal, and it's full, it's dense with words. Also, that rule of not reading your work back, baloney. Read your work back, but maybe give it some time, or just read it back immediately. It's up to you. Like, it's fun to see patterns in yourself that you thought were unique and special to like one day, and you realize you were saying the same stuff, a year ago. It's reassuring. Okay, that's the journaling section. Thanks for entertaining that.
Well, the onions are ready. Dump them in, Rod. Foods. Called famous Jack Benny slump. You moved from number 1 to number 7.
Try to be perfect, See, I spoiled them. So the minute they said that, I went to and then they give me a new contract. But the way as they were going back,
Where's my apple? You know how to do the claw? Do the claw and then you curl your fingers up and use them as a base for the knife to slide down. You can chop it out looking that way. Yeah, you're right. Good job. Let's see you do it again. Come on. Yeah. That's my safe, chef. That's my safe, little Bubby. I didn't know you were such a fast learner.
You know something, guys? I'm going in the house and tell Catherine to stop this grind and get out for a little fun. I'll see you later. What's the matter, Tony? I just remembered Catherine.
I'm hungry.
She's out playing bridge, son.
And an apple's not going to satisfy me, but if it's all we got, it's all we got. Just chop it up quick, please. Please chop my apple up quick.
Mr. Ricky, are those your books on the hall stairs?
Yes, they are.
Take them upstairs, will you please?
Okay.
As a matter of fact, fellas, from now on, we're going to be a little more careful about keeping things
All right.
safe out here.
Are we gonna have company?
Let's eat.